What is going on, guys? Trey coming back at your screen by means of the World Wide Web, and today I wanted to come at you guys with the prize highlights. Before we get started in this, I wanted to say I apologize to you guys for not bringing you the first impressions video yesterday. Usually that would be the first video I upload at the start of a new event, but a problem arose where I really wasn't able to do it as early as I would like. And I pretty much had already started playing the event after that point, and you can't really call it a first impressions video if you've already pretty much seen everything the event has to offer. So unfortunately we missed that this week, guys, but we'll see if we can rectify that with the following event. So for our prize highlights, starting this week with Merlin the Sage. So a Knight's Tale Siege Event 9, pretty decent event here. Merlin the Sage, he is an Earth Warlock. So he is going to have the attack and the wisdom and a decent amount of HP and agility and defense as well. So notable stats here off of the edge: 4930 HP, 11472 attack, 2509 defense, 10896 wisdom, and 3328 agility for a total stat base of 33,135. So Merlin, definitely liking his look. Looks really cool. Skill here, Ensorcel Elite. So Ensorcel Elite, it was a 2 cooldown, but DNA right at the end of the first day here, yesterday, they released some information in the info tab on the home screen saying that they had reduced his cooldown to 1 as they originally designed him to be. So his cooldown is now 1. As you can see, there is no symbol beside it, but it says that it is a rank 3 magical skill, so I think it is safe to assume that his skill will be wisdom based. Runes come and runes go. What's writ for you is a tale of woe. So take a quick look at it real quick. I think it's a pretty neat looking skill myself. Ooh, there we have it, Ensorcel. So this guy is a single target warlock, which I really can't think of one for the life of me. Single target warlock that was a siege paragon. I don't think there ever was one to my knowledge. But this guy's skill is single target, but according to the info tab that I just spoke about that DNA released, his skill has a chance, once again, a chance to insta kill all enemies. So I don't know the percentage, I don't even know the multiplier of his skill, but I think that's a pretty sweet addition to it. I just don't fully understand how that would work. So be on the lookout for more information released about that, guys, because that is a pretty nice addition to being a very strong single target warlock. So Merlin is all right, actually. I'm definitely glad they reduced his cooldown because he was looking very horrible yesterday. But now he's a respectable fighter that can definitely have some use somewhere. Next, we move along to Gawain Stoutheart here. So Gawain Stoutheart, his look is okay. Big old hemi, half human, half rhino looking guy here in clad armor. So Gawain Stoutheart is a fire champ, so he's going to have the HP and attack and pretty decent defense as well. Stats off of the edge: HP 5059, attack 5827, defense 3124, wisdom 735, agility 977, for a total stat base of 15,722. So Scorch Elite is his skill, nothing new there, 2 cooldown. Skill is based off of attack. So Gawain Stoutheart, there's nothing really special here. Honestly, a lot of these fighters, in my opinion, I think may be collectors for people. I think some of these fighters are ones that a lot of people are just going to want to hold on to just because. I mean, you got Merlin here and Gawain and all of the other fighters based off of a famous story told that a lot of people know. So a lot of these may be collectors, but for those who aren't going to be collecting them, Gawain is straight up super fuse fodder in my opinion, guys. 2 cooldown scorch, nothing new, nothing worth keeping. So if you were to use him for super fuse fodder, you are either going to use him for HP, which you would get 607 of, or you will use him for attack, which you would get 699 of. Every other stat, in my opinion, is not even worth super fusing for this guy, honestly. So, super fuse fodder for Gawain, guys. I don't really think he's going to be a keeper for anyone, especially advanced players. And the last one we'll be considering today is going to be Queen Guinevere. So I think her look looks cool. I think her sprite is pretty nice. She's drinking the red there, as you can see, sipping on a little winey wine, looks like. So to break down Queen Guinevere here, she is a fire guru. So she is going to, of course, have the wisdom, and she is a special type of guru, one of the ones that we've seen starting with Bombazin. So she has pretty high HP, coming in at 3669, 477 attack, 1303 defense, 7461 wisdom, which is a lot, and 2488 agility, for a total stat base of 15,398. So smite all adept, there's a skill we haven't seen before. To my knowledge, I don't think there is no fighter that has had smite all before Queen Guinevere. Wisdom base, of course, and it has a cooldown of 3. Woo, boy, that is a horrible cooldown, guys. And that number is pretty much why she is going to be super fuse fodder, guys. This fighter actually wasn't looking bad until you lay eyes on that cooldown, and it is just way too high. I don't think anyone is going to want to keep this one besides those that may want to collect it just to have it. So you may likely use her for super fuse fodder. Wisdom is the only stat you would want to use her for super fuse fodder for, and you would get 895 if you were to use her for that. So that is a nice chunk of wisdom you could add on to a fighter of your choice if you were to use her for that. But Queen Guinevere is basically a high HP, low agility guru. She can pack a punch, but the problem is she probably won't have the opportunity to pack that punch because her cooldown is 3, guys, and that is just so long. I highly doubt she'll be able to survive that long. The only use you get out of her is maybe PvP, and if you were to use her for that, you would have to hope she would be procced and ready. I mean, other than that, she is just done. There's just absolutely no way. It's not happening. She's a goner. So we're going to be considering just those 3 for today, guys. Let's go ahead and move on over to our comparisons for these fighters. And I did not compare anyone with Merlin because he is a single target warlock, and as I stated previously, to my knowledge, I don't think we've had a single target warlock that was a siege paragon, guys. I don't think we have seen that. So this is going to definitely be something new and unique in Merlin, and also coupled with the special chance that he has to insta-kill all enemies on the enemy team. I think that is pretty nice. But he's a unique fighter, so we're just going to leave him alone for now, not compare him. I'm pretty sure we could compare him based off of just statistics, but as an overall comparison, there's not really nothing you can really match up to him as of yet. So we'll keep our eyes open for that one, guys. But the next fighter we could compare is our friend here, Gawain Stoutheart, our Hemi rhinoceros looking guy. And the one that I wanted to compare him to is actually a very old fighter, guys. Very, very old fighter from way back in the day. Right here. This is the closest comparison I could find for this guy is Pleku. And this guy is a very old fighter. Came back in the Wrath of Nurgle mob raid event way long ago. So this is the closest overall fighter I could find for this guy. So to break it down, Gawain Stoutheart, I mean, of course, is better than this guy in every category. I mean, power creep has came a long way since the Wrath of Nurgle event, so that is no surprise. So the difference is not as huge as you may think, though. Gawain Stoutheart, he has 555 more HP, 674 more attack, 363 more defense, 86 more wisdom, and 114 more agility, for a total stat difference of 1792. Excuse me. So they're both Scorch Elite with a 2 cooldown, so there's no difference there. But Gawain Stoutheart just stomps them statistically every category, hands down. But in all honesty, just like Pleku, Gawain is straight up super fuse fodder. I really wouldn't recommend using any of them for battle in a true fight. Last but not least, usually we be comparing Queen Guinevere. I can easily compare her statistically. You got bombers in you can use, right off the top of my head. But I'm not going to worry about comparing her because she is an all-target guru. And I think she's the first to have this smite all adept skill. So there's really nothing overall to compare her with. But she is super fuse fodder nonetheless, guys. With that horrible 5-3 cooldown, is just not a good look. So this is going to be part 1 of our prize highlights for A Knight's Tale Siege Event 9, guys. Part 2 will be coming you guys' way soon. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please continue to like, subscribe, favorite, share, comment, and everything else. And I'll be back at you guys with part 2 soon. Later, guys.